FBI, what's up? What's happening, y'all?
Ride with the mob, through our law. Check you and me, and do your job. Bird is the name, baller did the chain. Torn up for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Lamborghini chain, rest in peace to my Siberia. Hermes nigga feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures, cause the man hysteria. I'ma see me on BT and start tearing up. Cause I'm killing niggas, how you get that truck? I attended Harlem picnics when you risk your life. Uncle used to skim work, six at night. I was only 8 years old, watching Nick at night. Uncle Psycho was in that bathroom bucket. Life to his butt, oh, daddy don't cut him. Suicidal thoughts brought to me with no advisory. He was pitching every 17th ivory. Grandma had the other right in her hand. She was popping pills like rappers in society. I'll fuck your bitch for the irony. I said, Michi at your home if your bitch keep eyeing me. Ride with the mob, come to our law. Check you and me, and do your job. Bird is the name, baller did the chain. Turn up for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Ride with the mob, come to our law. Check you and me, and do your job. Bird is the name, baller did the chain. Turn up for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Suck a nigga, dig or something. 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 I'ma explain why you probably never see me. I'm in the sucking bitch, no Instagram, I'm watching TV. I think I trade my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for some PTP. Believe me, I see Riri, I'm eating panini. I go dumb up in the bar, hit the wall like graffiti. Indian birds on a nigga wee-wee. I think I need a full sum. I look into GG, if easy, if we're easy, hook it all up on the leasy. Nigga crazy in my easy, Kurt Neasy on the beat. I told them that we finna glow up in the street. Rappers talk subliminal, but they don't talk to me. Put them in the Jersey Shore like Paulie D. Ride with the mob, come to our law. Check you and me, and do your job. Bird is the name, baller did the chain. Turn up for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Ride with the mob, come to our law. Check you and me, and do your job. Bird is the name, baller did the chain. Turn up for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Suck a nigga, dig or something. Suck a nigga, dig or something. Suck a nigga, dig or something. Suck a nigga, dig or something.
Hey, welcome in everybody. Appreciate y'all for them gifted subs. Appreciate y'all for them braids, yo. Hey, I appreciate all y'all, man. Yo, hey, so in case y'all didn't know, today we starting up the Allegedly Story Season 2. All right. We got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might know him. Some of y'all might not. But let me let him introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Let me there you go. All right, you good.
I thought this was a Spanish channel at first. My bad. I fucked
Oh
up.
shit.
I came in here in the wrong. I've been on Duolingo lately and I fucked up.
God damn it.
I know. I want to be smarter, so I want to learn the language. So these glasses are deceiving. Everybody's like, "Oh, you look smart." I'm like, bruh, I got bad eyes. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's not like, don't get it twisted.
God damn.
Well,
God
I
damn.
appreciate you having me
Shit,
on.
welcome in, welcome in. And for those of y'all that don't know, this is Rob. The other half of CLTV. Oh, we had did I have you on for season 1? I don't think I did I?
Yeah, no, I thought so. A different show, maybe.
Maybe it
No,
was. I don't.
this show. I swear I was on this show.
Was it?
So let's not just watch it enough that I know the show, but I have a memory in my head that I was on the show with you. Don't know.
Well, yeah, wait. Those of y'all that don't know, this is Rob. You know, the other half is Trey Strong, CLTV. You know what I'm saying? Both of them created CLTV a while back. Yo, if y'all don't know where to find them, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all just lost. No, I'm fucking with you. Yo, go follow them over on YouTube, CLTV.com. Rob, you still have your personal channel? Well, not your personal channel, but
I'm thinking about bringing it back now that I'm not doing all this fucking dev work. I got some free time.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It just takes a long time to edit the vlogs, but I like making them. You know,
Yeah.
got a new show coming out with Trey, actually, the Blunt Brothers, working on just kind of a podcast. That's just shooting the shit, talking life, gardening, consumption, whatever, pretty much.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Good shit. Oh shit.
Allegedly.
Yo, hey, let me just tell y'all, everything said on this show, they're all just stories. You know what I'm saying? It's all allegedly.
Yeah,
You know,
if you're emotional, just take off right now.
There's
Diverge this one.
There's a 7-year statute of limitations, right? So I think we're all good. You know, as long as, you know, we're not talking about any bank robbing stories, anybody, you know what I'm saying, embezzling any cash, anything like that.
No
you know
terrorism.
Yeah, no terrorism. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yo, so what you smoking on tonight?
Smoking on some sourdough. This is a cut from People in the Stairs Genetics. It's not his cut, it's a cut that I kept. It's tasty. It's got a funky, musky kind of cushy, but almost like I'd label it as just like an armpit funk. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I like it.
Okay.
What you talking
all
about?
Right. Some shake.
Some shake?
Yeah, some shake. Yeah.
Some home shake or just for shake?
No. This is home shake. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, good. Because this for shake, I was gonna say, if you smoking trim.
No, we ain't doing that. I just flipped my plants over to flower. So I got about another 2 months left before I got something. I got, 3 big ass bags of shake, so I'm not really not really worried about it. Plus, I got about to go see the homie tomorrow and go pick something up. So
that's the way to do it. Yeah, I'm like 4 weeks out from harvesting anything I like. I've still got a fair amount of that donuts. It's fucking bland as all gets, man. Just bland. It's like you want something flavorful, but you're on a diet, so you can have this boiled chicken. That's the boiled chicken a week. It gets the job done, like, but it's boiled chicken.
Yeah,
plain ass, like
I couldn't.
White people Thanksgiving turkey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just basic, no seasonings. It'll get the job done. Yeah, you had something, but I'm not happy at all. Yeah.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of shit that I've tried, cannabis wise over the last, fucking 5 years, taste hasn't really been there. Oh, it's got the fucking, you know what I'm saying? It'll hit you in the face. It'll smack you.
It's 32%.
Yeah, 32%. It's 45%. Fuck, you're never gonna find anything. Get out of here, bro. I want something that tastes good, that's gonna get me there, that I'm gonna enjoy smoking.
Bro, those people don't smoke, and like you get into the cult. Like right now, fucking, I think Trey's got a little bit. Like, yeah, but it tests at, like, I was saying that shit when it was mids, just because I was in the industry. So I'm like, yeah, but this shit's testing at 29%, get 3 pounds of light. It's like, what am I saying? Why would I say that? I know that sucks. It's just good for business. And then some cat who doesn't smoke at all is the one who's like, this is great. I love this stuff. It's purple.
I don't remember who I was having a conversation with, but I was like, yo, I'm so tired of people getting in the industry that just want to have it, in their hand because it's cool. Yo, I got this weed store. It's cool. Yo, I got this dispensary.
It's cool. Taboo. They think they're going to get laid or something. So they're with their fucking visor on, hitting an e-cig, crushing a Celsius, and they're like, dude, I'm getting some poon from this one, bro. And it's like,
no.
I don't think so.
It's a lot more work than what people think it is.
Well, I assume down in Cali, y'all had cash croppers too. It's like the people who were in the medical program who just were trapping out the frame, didn't give a fuck, selling over state lines, growing whatever's popular, and they somehow always had all this money. I'm like, how can you afford to do all this shit? They're the cash croppers. Those same people, allegedly, those same people transitioned into this space. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them did. Most people who were grocery store owners or dispensary owners or commercial grow owners just were cash croppers who were fucking over patients before. Most of them.
I know a lot of them that were in the so-called legacy market have decided to stay there. They I don't know. I guess over the years they've seen the direction that the weed's going and whatnot. And, they're like, I could make twice as much money by staying illegal.
And it's like trapping over borders type of shit. A lot of people are still cool with that right now. With the Schedule 3 stuff, I think it might move people back into the legacy market. But For me, the best smoke I was getting before was legacy stuff, even still, if it was not mine. But now everybody's
Yeah.
growing shit like the Dispo. They want to have the purple shit that's testing high. So they're like, no. Like
Yeah.
everybody in Michigan's growing Sherb Cream Pie or permanent marker right now, to the point where I'm just like, nah.
Ugh.
Yeah. You know, I was like, I don't even,
Damn.
it's defeating.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks. There's some really good ones out there. It's just they get lost in the sauce.
That's what I'm saying, man. When we were out at the Green Street Festival, allegedly, you were with us there.
Yep.
Did you have any of that THC syrup, that lean shit?
Now let me tell you, before y'all got there, I had like maybe
You're
I don't know
served up, weren't you?
3,000 milligrams.
Dude, we did too. We didn't feel nothing.
Nothing. It was this little girl that was in front of us, right? She was like 5 foot nothing, 100 pounds, dripping wet, little white girl, right? She walks up to the dude and he's like, "Yo, how much do you want? You know, we'll pour any amount in there." She goes, "I want a whole bottle." He goes, "Really?" Turns around, looks at the dude. "Can we do that?" "Oh yeah, we can do it. Go ahead." She wants it. We all looked at her and we all like waved. "We'll see ya." That was like right before you guys walked in. But yeah,
Right.
3,000
That guy was trying to
milligrams.
like talk us into this shit. He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm telling you, you don't want too much." I was like, I don't ever go places and be like, "I'm a fucking weed guy, content creator." Like I don't like throw the dick around like that. I was just like, bro, we're experienced, man. We consume a lot. He's like, "You sure? We won't put too much." I'm like, bro, pour it the fuck up. I took a sip. It was all sugar. I was like, "Ew, brother, ew." And he downed it all. Mine, his, Chris's. He's like,
Yeah.
nothing. We got scooters. we ended up getting scooters instead. We were like, "This is whack. Let's go."
Scooter gang, yo.
What we did instead, like shit, we linked up. We went to that Juicy J concert. We got sold NFTs by Gary V. And
Oh
we're like,
no.
"Alright." You remember that?
Mhm.
Bro, I talked that shit up. I like Gary Vaynerchuk. I talked that shit up so much to the boys. I'm like, this is a content marketing dude. He's gonna give you all these good insights. Instead, he's like, NFTs. I'm like,
Oh no. Hey, that was how we got fucking Jay Shandishkar. From Green Street.
literally, yeah. He was the first speaker, and he remembered fucking. We were like, yeah, we were out of that. You made that happen. Shout out to B. B literally made that shit happen, man. He was out here like our fucking publicist, reaching out to all these different people, getting them on the show, man. Good looking out, brother.
Hey, hell yeah, anytime. Shit. Matter of fact, I still got a few, yo.
Shit, now it's like it's the same thing with Greek Goblin was on CLTV. I was like, bro, get me from behind the scenes. You need to go in the front, make your own shit. You're fly, your shit's dope, you're smart. Don't waste it being behind the scenes. Sometimes I think that about Wink, but he doesn't ever even want to show his face. So I'm like, keep being behind the scenes, man, you know.
Goblin, Green Goblin. We're talking about you, homie. Yeah.
That's the homie, man. I've known him since fucking I moved out to the suburbs, literally, allegedly.
Oh shit.
He was my neighbor across the street. His dad used to put together the most dope Halloween, like, because the family's a family of engineers and fucking geniuses, obviously, if you can't tell. And he would put together like homemade haunted house, and it was this like electronic shit. You go walk by it and be like, ah! I'm like, what? And then he made all this shit, bro. It was crazy. Like the coolest shit. And I didn't know that Lantern existed. Like, I think Lantern honestly was a tissue culture project. I think that Goblin tried to clone himself at a certain point. And because when I met him, he had a bad leg. He had like a bum leg. And he had all these issues. Like he was just getting out of veg state. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden now he's flowering. Because I feel like Goblin just worked him up the fucking ladder of health. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's cool. But yeah, I've known these guys for a long time, bro. Long time.
That's hella funny. I haven't seen Lantern in a cool minute.
I see him when I go and get Rellos randomly. I'll see him, Goblin, and his mom. And of course, I'm just getting a handful of Rellos and they're getting energy drinks and shit. And I'm like, what up, brother? Always like, hey, I'm gonna come by and kick it. But I'm always like, this is the first time I've had any free time. When I hit you up, I just was like, all right, I'm chilling. That was an hour ago.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I had my kids like, and plus all the work I've been doing. And I went to jiu-jitsu this week and my kids had taekwondo and fucking gardening stuff, breeding, new shows, Growers Gauntlet, fucking new CLTV show, new video I'm working on. Like,
a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, Stash Blend shit.
Stash Blend, yeah.
I'm busy, baby. Shout out Stash Blend. She use that code, man. Was it _B?
Nah, it's just you dig.
You dig. That's even way better.
You dig.
Funny.
Yeah.
I keep telling people, I'm like, just go follow B or Mama Kush or somebody else who has a code. Don't ask me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Damn. Bro, you got such a full fucking schedule. You got time to like breathe and shit?
Not much. I meditate in the mornings and at night before bed. That's about it, bro. Like, I don't know. I like to stay busy, man. My mind races and shit. And I feel if I'm not productive, I feel lazy. Like I get anxiety. Even when I'm playing games, I can't just sit and play games for too long. Like the boys will be playing, it's like midnight or 1. I'm like, fuck, I need to get a little work done before bed. Or like, even like in the daytime, he's like, it's a fuck off Friday, but Call of Duty. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want, it's tough, man. It's tough. But I mean, single parent shit, you know what I'm saying? I got my kids all summer. House chores and duties and shit. I like to eat good, so I cook all my own food for the most part. Bitch is busy, bro.
Oh,
Busy.
shit, I used to cook. Now I just fucking.
I feel like you could throw down
whenever
on
I
the
get
grill.
hungry. Oh, bro.
It
I don't
seems
mean to,
I got a gut feel you could.
I mean to toot my own horn or nothing, but you know what I'm saying. Nah, I do all right. I'm not. I may have won a couple awards, but
Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
Just got a few
nothing
titles.
crazy. I'm saying. Nah, I
For
haven't.
years in a row, whatever.
I haven't really been on the grill in a cool minute, but so I made my own Discord.
Shut up, Dave.
Part of it and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And this man, Dave the Stalker, he introduced me to cooking all sorts of shit on the barbecue grill. You ever made a pizza on the barbecue
baby.
grill?
That's Michigan energy.
I've never seen pizza made on a barbecue grill. I didn't know that was a
seen
thing.
It's a country. It's a, I don't know. It's like a Midwestern thing, bro. I think it really is because it gets hot in the summer. We're like, I ain't turning on the goddamn oven today. You know what I'm saying? You go out there.
Damn. Yeah.
I don't know,
I was
man.
like, meat.
Michigan boy shit.
I'll throw meat on the barbecue, and that was, pretty much what I was like limited to. Meat and vegetables here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's like when you find out air fryers exist, all the versatility. You're like, son of a bitch. What have I been doing? And then
I've been missing out.
Here in Michigan, we got we got summers that are like hot as shit, winters that are cold as hell. So it's like we got to be versatile and how to cook in and cook out.
Oh hell yeah!
It was hot today. Today was like 86, 87. So I had 86 using the oven, and we was on the grill, Young Bergs, and then the air fryer for the French fries. We're out here stunting pretty much Michigan style.
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! I know. I just got an air fryer, bro. I'm just learning.
Bro, that should change my fucking life.
I got corn dogs. They taste, way different now. Like I went to a carnival and got them.
I know, bro. Even my fries, I'm like, damn, this is fast food fries. What the fuck is really happening here?
Right? Damn. Oh yeah.
Should we get into some alleged shit?
Yeah,
we got to think alleged. That's crazy. I had to rack my brain. I didn't want to come up with too much crazy shit. So I had some toxic alleged stories. So I was like, that's not gonna be good. So I had some plants. We'll talk weed stuff, man. Years ago, speaking of Michigan summers, I vegged a plant. I had just some seeds that came out of, at the time was just called chronic. I found out it was Durban poison, but there was brickweed. There was what we called fruit or corn, which was like green, good, funky bud with some seeds, but it was good shit. You get faded from it. And then we had chronic, and chronic was just anything that's like we have now, or they call it hydro, and fucking, I remember I got 1 seed or 2 seeds from, I think it was like literally like 12 pounds or 16 pounds it was. I got 2 fucking seeds total. And I didn't smoke all of it, but I broke each piece apart, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make that happen because I was breaking it down to quarters for $100 allegedly a piece at the time because that was the going rate. $50 an eighth, $100 a quarter, and people were happy. No problem.
Okay.
And I germinated, and I was on probation at the time, allegedly. And I was germinating these seeds. I had just moved out to the country because I was allegedly in juvie, and my mom was like, I kept getting in trouble, man, all the time. When you're a kid, like they'll come to your school randomly and you'll get called to the office and you're having a drug test. And I like to smoke weed. So, and I'd get in fights and I'd do dumb shit. And I spent a longer time than I'm going to say on this in juvie. And so I got out and my mom was like, the only way you're going to get off is if we move to a different county. So we're going to a different county. Just went over the line. I'm like, well, shit, we got all this property here. I'm gonna grow some weed. So I planted these seeds. I grew them in my windowsill for the first like maybe like 3 weeks, and they were just like lanky seedlings that were touching against the fucking window like a beanstalk. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting my uncles who just moved to Israel like 2-3 years prior, all of his like lizard stuff, and I ended up hooking up just a lizard light, had it in the closet going. I was still technically on probation. I didn't realize, and my surveillance officer at the time, because I was on a higher level probation, he came out to do a random search, and I'm like, bro, I'm over the state line or the fucking county line. You can't come over here. They're like, fuck you, brother. We're coming. Came in there, and I took my uncle's container. It was just a fucking reptile cage, and I put the plant in there with the light, and I just poured a bunch of all the shit he had in there. Motherfucker didn't even notice. And it was a fairly sized weed plant, bro. 2 of them. So I ended up bringing them outside in the summer, and my mom smoked too, so she'd know what it was. But I had them deeper in the woods, and then I'd bring them when she was at work. It was open campus lunch where I lived at the time, so I'd leave. Allegedly didn't have my license, but I had a vehicle, so I'd drive back to the crib, and I'd fucking grab them at lunch and bring them and set them in her like regular plant garden. Let them stay there until I got home, and I'd bring them back over into the woods. And these bitches got as big as me, bro. The most fire shit. My mom is such a motherfucking stoner. I shit you not. Harvest time's coming. This is my first time growing. I go out there, and she's cutting this plant down. It gets all paranoid, and I'm like, my plant? And then she thought it was her plant. I didn't want her to know that I was growing a plant too. So we both were like, just turned to kind of look at each other. She was like, hey, John Rob, I'm just taking care of my sunflower. I was like, oh, it's a sunflower? She's like, yeah, why don't you go inside? I was like, I gotta go out to the woods to look for something. I go out there, I realize my plants aren't there. She's cutting down my plants. In her mind, somehow she thought that she was growing weed out there. Like, I don't know what the fuck the logic was. Like, we never really talked about it until I was a little older. I was like, what was up with those plants? She was like, Robert, I honestly thought that I don't know, stoned, and I just planted them because I only noticed when I was cutting down these other plants and I saw the weed, and I was like, oh shit, that's good. I did that. She's like, it was super good. I'm like, that was my shit.
Damn.
I spent so much time risking my fucking freedom. Every day I come home from school, dragging her feet. I mean, all this shit, man. And didn't even get to enjoy it.
Oh, fuck.
You ever get the outdoor grow it out there in the city?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I've been somewhat sponsored by Aurora Genetics for the last, I don't know, 5 years, give or take.
Oh, sure.
And you'll see. I might showcase their genetics on the channel all the time and whatnot. But they got some pretty good shit. Some blueberry cheesecake that I like. So I go out there and I'll fucking help them out on the farm and whatnot. And fucking my first time I grew was outdoor. Well, it started
Oh,
indoor.
shit.
Oh yeah, T5s. I started out with T5s, and I had this like 6-foot enclosure that I made, and I didn't know really much about growing weed. All I've been through before that was the veg phase.
Yeah.
So
that was the veg phase. It seems easy until you're like, wait, I gotta do something else.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So where I was growing at the time, my garage, it was a flat top roof. So yeah, I don't know. Out here in the summertime, when the sun's out, it just fucking beats down on the roof, and it gets
I
hot.
can imagine. That Cali
So-
sun's different, bro.
Yeah. So I go out to the garage and it'd be like 125. I got the whole thing opened up. I got these T5s that are running, and these plants just fucking jetted up. They were a good 6 feet. And I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do? So I take these plants and I put them outside. And I think it was like June, about this time. And they started to flower out. And I'd go to work, come back. Fucking. I remember this one time I hit the block. And these plants, they'd gotten up to like 7 feet tall. They were big. They were huge. For my first time growing, they were big as fuck. Yeah. And
looking, I was like, holy hell, what's up?
Yeah. And I had this old lady that lived next door, and I didn't think she knew what weed was, but she did. Later on down the road, she ended up fucking up my plants. But I was, coming into the block, about to pull into the driveway, and I'm I got my window down, and I'm like, damn, somebody's shit smells dank. I pull up to the house, and it just keeps getting stronger and stronger. And I'm just like, that can't be me, right?
It must be this old lady.
And I'm squeezing the fucking buds, and I'm smelling my fingers, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's the same smell. So I harvested that whole thing, and I was drying in my office, and at the time, I kept my work clothes in it. Right?
Oh,
Yeah, bro, I'm an electrician, right? So I went into work. Mind you, I was late. I got high as fuck the night before when I was trimming and hanging everything up, and I came into work late. It was like, I don't know, 10:30. Everybody's like, "Where are you at?" Talking shit on the way in there, and I'm in there for like a good 10 minutes. I get to work, take my tools out, and all that shit. One of my boys comes at me from like down the, on the other side of the building, and he said, "Bro,
leave.
somebody smells like dank." And he goes, "It's you." And I'm like, "Nah, it can't be me, bro." So I'm fucking like smelling my clothes, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, bro, that's me." So I'm like, "Damn, I just got here, but now I gotta go home all of a sudden." Fuck.
That's the worst, bro.
It was bad. Lesson learned though. Don't keep your work clothes in where you dry your plants at.
No, ain't clothes, bro. I used to dry my bedroom when I was younger. Of course, like my mom eventually became cool with all the weed shit. Because how do you not know your son's fucking doing what he does with possession of intent, allegedly, and dropping dirty all the time? Like I assume he's smoking. And fucking, it got to the point where my mom was just kosher with it, man. She was like, whatever, as long as you're home smoking and you're not out doing dumb shit, you're not drinking, acting a fool, whatever. And so, like, I'd be fucking harvesting plants, prior to it being totally kosher. This was like 2006, 2007. So I was still technically just getting off probation, like 2008. So I was 18 or 19. And fucking, she was totally like oblivious to the fact that this tent was a tent. It was a Gorilla Grow tent at the time, which is super expensive. And
Mhm.
she was like, she didn't realize I was doing allegedly my little trap thing on the side. She was like, what do you have all these things? Like, oh, Ma, don't worry about that. That's for clothes. That's where it's like a standing closet. You just put your shit in there. She's like, okay. Because I paid the electricity bill at the time. And so she never realized the increase in nothing until the summertime comes. And I'm running, and mind you, I've got 1,000 watt high pressure sodium in there, and I'm stashing a 600 in another bathroom, and then another 600 watt metal halide. So like I'm about to blow circuits, and every time we just had a window AC, and I ended up getting 2 of them in the grow space, and it would shut down the house. She go in there and like blow dry her hair, shut the house down. Like she's like, "What the fuck is how?
Damn.
We lived here for years. What's going on here?" I'm like, I don't know. And at the time, it was just becoming legal. So if you want to find an electrician, they got to be green friendly. You know what I'm saying? And that was not easy. Like, how do you ask? Like, you cool with weed? You know what I'm saying? So I ended up having a buddy who was like moderately decent. He was going to one of the tech centers, like trying to go to trade school to be an electrician, but he couldn't handle his weed. And I was like, I'll just trade him some bud. That was my barter system. So we get over there, and of course I'm smoking. I get this motherfucker 2 sheets to the wind. He's high as fuck. Goes in to start doing some shit. He literally rewires all the wrong stuff. Everything's wrong and fucked up. I'm thinking before my mom even gets home, this cat's gonna be gone. Meanwhile, he's so fucking high, he forgot like 90% of the shit we're doing. I'm like, bro, you gotta change this up. All the power's off in the house, mind you, and it's starting to get dark. My mom pulls up, she's like, what the fuck's going on? She walks in the room, and I got all these tents open, and fucking she smells and sees everything. She's like, oh, so those are your clothes? I was like, yeah. She's like, we've been raided before when you were 13, dumbass. What are you doing with all this shit? I was like, it's different. These are plants. She's like, and it's manufacturing. I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. That's when luckily the cannabis game changed. You were able to get cards and everything switched up. So I became her caregiver when I was 18. So I could start growing. But she was cool with it. But I had to take everything down until then. I was like, why are you so paranoid?
Damn. Yeah, I'd be playing that shit safe. I'm gonna go find a spot in the woods. I'm gonna drop some beans. We're gonna call it a day.
Dumb, man.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, trust me, bro. I was such a dumbass. I was out of the house by 16, fucking on my own, doing my own thing.
Yeah, see, I tried it, then I went back. All my buddies became fucking like zombies off the Xannies and shit. So I was like, shit, nobody's paying the rent. The doors are locked, so I gotta stay somewhere. Mama. Shit. Luckily, she was cool, you know. But yeah, it's tough because like doing the that lifestyle and things not being legal, it's the liability of the people in the house too. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
it's tough, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Fucking yeah. I don't know. Lessons learned though, right? I mean,
Yes.
everybody always asks, like, yo, if you could go back and change something that happened, what would you change? I always tell them the same thing. Not a goddamn thing.
Nah,
Why
I
the
mean,
fuck nah? Well, I wouldn't be here if, I didn't go through this.
yeah, this exact butterfly effect type of shit. You wouldn't be in this exact spot doing what you like, you know, doing what you love. That's where for me the only regret that I have was spending. I mean, not that I could choose that. But still smoking and going to juvie, but I guess now it makes me fearful of getting the repercussions because like juvie is so structured that you had no downtime other than like when you were in your cells and when you're in the drug pod allegedly. Funny enough, it was E, so backwards it's spelled dope. It was E pod, and I was like, ah, and fucking. They had you do all these like things like rehabilitation shit, like you're drug addicts. I'm up there standing allegedly. I'm like, my name's Rob. I smoke weed. And it's pretty much like a boo this bad. Everybody's like, meth, heroin, fuck this. And my teacher or the staff, I forgot what they were called. Fucking, I don't know, like guard type people who were just in the fucking pod with you because you're in a pod and each pod has like 10 to 12 separate little cells and they're solo cells. The normal side, allegedly, I don't know how I know so much of this. You're locked up for 17 hours consistently, and the only time you're out is for personal time, which is the most ironic thing. And you had me come out of my cell for personal time, motherfucker.
Right? I'm with everybody. Like,
yeah. And then you had boot camp. So like you'd go out on the yard and it was a total with the full lap, it was 1.5 miles. So they'd have you do like running consistently. But in the drug pod, they just let these stoners and drug addicts not do any working out. So I was in there just chilling and shit. I learned when I was in there, I was like, I never want to do this again. This fucking sucks dick. Like, and I kept getting in trouble though. So there was only once like I had to do a determinate sentence, which is like you finish off your probation sentence, which was again longer time than I want to admit. But my homeboy got sent off to Pennsylvania, and I saw him on MSNBC lockup years later. Like, and I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but he was on there and he looked so scared, and he was like a big ass cat, and he looked so scared, like he was holding somebody's pocket. And fucking, I was like, thank God I did my determinate and got my shit. Like, holy fuck, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. It's always petty shit, man.
It is.
In the 70s, bro, you hear all these people talking like, oh, we used to just fight or we just smoke. I'd be throwing joints in class. I'm like, bro, I just got in fights and fought people. And it was mute. It wasn't like I was just beating them up. They agreed to the fight. You know, it was just, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I moved back up here. And I was campus security for continuation high school. Oh, yeah.
Top flight security.
Top flight security in the world, Craig. That was the joke, too, yo. I had this big ass beard. I was like fucking back when like Sons of Anarchy was on. A big ass beard, fucking dark ass glasses and shit. Oh yeah. Right. And all the kids used to be fucking scared of me, like, but they all knew what it was. I used to be like, hey, one of y'all little motherfuckers got the weed. Come on now.
What's going on? If we're
fucking
around, I smell it. I'll take it before the cops get here.
Yeah.
Give it up. Okay, you got any papers and a lighter?
There's a lot of kids that, you know what I'm saying? They were there for the wrong reasons. Fucking.
That's how it goes.
I got locked. I got dragged in because of my friends and whatnot. Now you're just in the system, fucking going around in a circle.
I got all my friends in the system. I was a dumbass. But I came from the city and then moved to the suburbs, and like shit that was cool there isn't cool here, and it was tough to transition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was weird. Culture shock.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's like when I was a kid, man, I used to be the plug because like my mom, I didn't know she was trapping when I was young, allegedly. Because like it all made sense once I started doing it. Because I would army crawl. I shit you not, bro. Total garbage can move. I was 12 or 13. I'd army crawl when she's sleeping into the room, and I'd take a handful. I'm talking handful. And think about that size wise. A handful of weed out of a bag should be somebody's whole bag. But if there's a motherfucking big ass bag like this, she's like, that's not very personal. And she wouldn't even notice, bro. And then one night I was real dumb and she just had like a single bag and I took the whole bag and she fucking came storming downstairs in the morning in the basement. She's like, Robert, where's my weed? I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, don't bullshit me.
I played the fifth.
Like, oh, shit. I was like, the fifth. She knew. I gave it right back to her. She's like, son of a bitch, don't ever touch my stuff again. And then like my dog, I used to have this fucking boxer and she loved weed, bro. It was crazy. I literally used her like a drug sniffing dog to find this shit. I'm like, Patches, find the weed. Come on, Patches, find the weed. And I shit you not, bro. Her face would be like in a little spot where a shoe was. And I'm like, oh,
shit.
Now it's like, that's why I became her caregiver. A big reason, because I was like, man, I owe you. So even still to this day, she never, ever pays for weed. If she does, it's because she blew through everything, knows somebody else. But normally it's like, I've always supplied her now because I'm like, I owe you for life. You essentially put me on when I was younger without knowing it. And then I got her connection, allegedly, based on just like a random, like he recognized me and I knew him from the dude stopping by all the time, dropping shit off. And I was like, bro, you know I smoke, man. I was like, you mind if I come pop by? And my mom didn't know I was going to him, and we were dealing with the same shit. And he was an OG. He was my grandma's connection, who then when my grandma moved to Israel, gave to my mom. Because before my mom would have to go through my grandma, and then she now plugged my mom into him. And then then I started working with him. That's where I got that Durban Poison, like the chronic from.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Old school. This guy's like 70 years old, 60 years old. Old school, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah, these dudes that I work with, Aurora Genetics, that's one of their main strains that they use as a base is Durban Poison. It's
a good grower, man.
They got an original landrace of black Durban. And for a while I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a couple of them seeds off you. I'm gonna work them things down. And then I started looking into like how much work goes into it, from wild weed to like the weed that we smoke. Yeah, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. Yeah,
like 5 to 10 generation bred out type of shit to make it work for our LEDs and all of our shit properly. It's crazy, bro. Even for the shit I'm doing right now, like right now, I'm getting ready to try an F2 out of these. It's not the ones I want to keep. I barely even want to fucking do it. I just want to do it to have the experience. You know what I'm saying? To see what it's like.
Oh, hell
and I did a self first. My S1s were decent. They all turned out good. I had no herming out. Then I did F1s. So I bred those with each other. And I had one of them, the best one by far, like fucking gassy, sweet cream gas with like nice, dense purple buds and covered in trichomes. It's like, this is a keeper. Bitch seated on me. It's so good. I'm gonna take that one and I'm gonna recross it with its mom. So I'm a back crosser. And I'm going to see if I can maybe breed that trade out, but maintain the dankness of it because it's so fucking tasty. So I want to see for this next generation, like it's cool, the hands-on approach, man. It's like I've been growing so long that now this is what I'm excited about, man. I've been working on a stress test run and finding the male and female for literally about 2 years. And only for the last year, I've had the actual plant live. So it's just been like, it's cool as fuck to see the evolution.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I got back in the day when I was doing outdoor, at the end of my outdoor phase, I started breeding out a couple things. I had this one Berry Cosmos. That didn't make it very.
You had the what peach something too, peach cobbler something. I think you gave me. I still have it.
Peach cobbler. I got frosted cobbler now. I mixed that with my snowball strain. But that Berry Cosmos.
That's what it was. Yeah, you gave me something with snowball crossed in it.
Yeah, that's it. The frosted cobbler. I'm about to start working that one down again. But that Berry Cosmos, bro, I've never had a black licorice terp before. I was not feeling it.
I don't like black licorice at all, but it's weird when it's weed. I do.
It was funky. It was funky.
Oh shit. Yeah, like I like that Hall's vapor rub kind of funk sometimes, and I hate it as a smell. But when it's flower, I'm like, woof, woof. Yeah. I don't know what it is, man. Like, I don't like the smell of baby shit, but damn it, when I had some Apollo 13, I was like, God damn, that's fire. But it smells like baby shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, man. But the old school genetics are a great starting point to work with for breeding. I wouldn't say I fucked up, but because this one I started with is Sherb Cream Pie, which has been bred out a million times now. But the East Coast Sour Diesel and Tom Hill Haze, the Tom Hill Haze comes through strong in terms of the growth and some of the bud structure. And I don't love it. But it's the hazes, man. It's like certain ones, it's hard to keep certain traits while pushing off the other ones.
Yeah.
Oof, hiccups out here.
Oh shit.
It's the brewskis.
So when you're looking for a strain, what are you looking for? What's your dream strain? I know you had that headbanger for a while.
Headbanger.
Cool last minute.
Yeah, man. I grew that for 6 years straight. So that's the longest I've ever grown a cultivar by far.
Damn.
I know. I'm looking for something that right now specifically, like by default, it's got to be, something that's stable and strong. Obviously, grows good. It can't go past 10 weeks. I don't want anything more than 10 weeks, but I'm really looking for something that has that covered trichome with a slight purple look that also has a gassy, fuely funk to it. Because everybody's vain and wants purple weed now. Like, purple used to be cool enough that there's a song called Smoking on Purple. Like, there's songs dedicated to purple weed, and now all weed's just purple.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's a factor for a lot of commercial grows that they want that. And that's where a lot of the hype will come, is if you can get the community to fuck with your shit, the commercial grows will fuck with it and they'll pay top dollar. I don't want to charge the people a lot of money. I want to charge the commercial grows a lot of money. So I'm looking for something that hits right and basically hits the visual criteria for Instagram. But then when you smoke it, you're like, that shit is straight up fuely, funky, piney gas, like diesel-y, like damn. So I'm trying to find something East Coast Sour Diesel or a straight sour diesel to use as my base to work with. And the East Coast Sour Diesel is in this one. So far, so kind of good.
Oh, shit. You know what's funny is ever since I've been fucking with the cannabis community, right out here in Cali, it's like, yo, what kind of weed you got? Like, oh, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. Nobody ever asked, yo, you got that indoor? You got that indoor? Yeah, I started fucking with like people from the East Coast. They're like, I'm like, yo, I got outdoor shit that'll knock indoor shit out the water. Like, I don't understand.
I didn't know. It's only because you're in the West Coast, man. Oregon and Cali, it's different, bro. Just like BC, it's different. Like, I didn't know. I used to get, allegedly, some packs in the mail. It's crazy. This cat that I used to fuck with now is in Michigan in the commercial space, has a big outdoor grow. And me and Trace, I'm like, holy shit, bro. You're out of prison? What the fuck are you doing here? Like, it's a weird situation and shit. But he got caught up for packs like that. But this shit was like GDP, Godbud, what was another one? Deadhead OG, not Dead Shout out to Zaza. Deadhead OG. And a few others, bro. But it was always Cali outdoor, and that shit was fucking fire. And then we met up with Eric Nugshots and Terpcam and Vegas when we were out there with AC Infinity. And they had some outdoor Oregon that was just like stupid fire, bro. Michigan outdoor is gamey and midsy. Like, I don't care what anybody says, bro. It's just, I don't like it. Trace is pretty good, but it still don't beat his indoor,
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Cali outdoor is different, bro. That shit hits different. It's like I said, that Cali sun is real, man. It's the environment. It's like, there's a reason why everybody moved out to motherfucking California for like the lifestyle, the pop culture, but then the growers, when you're in the hills and you're in areas that you can utilize the environment and good rich soil, man, like, it's crazy, bro. It's like there's magic in the Cali air.
You know what's crazy? So I was talking to my boy, right? He allegedly grows up in the hills, right? Yeah, funny story about that one. But so he grows up in the hills, right? He's above a fucking, I don't know what elevation. But right on the other ridge, there was some dudes that were out there shooting, right? And he didn't know what it was. They had just moved up there a couple years ago and they'd never seen that shit. So these dudes are like fucking running tactical courses up there and shit. Right? And he's just getting through a harvest, taking all these plants down to the fucking drying tent.
Just on laughing,
on this big big ass thing, right? And then all the shooting stops, right? And he looks over and everybody's like fucking lined up on the side there and they're all looking at him, they're all tactical up. Bro, it was it was the county SWAT. It And yeah,
Oh my
they run
god!
tactical courses there. But so he was like, so that whole year I was sitting on my toes, like, fuck, bro, we're about to get raided. They're gonna take us down. Come to find out that right at the bottom of that valley, in between the top of those hills, is the county line. And the county that he's in, they're not pursuing growers right now. They don't have the funds for it.
That's crazy.
But if he would have been on another ridge,
bro, that's like, I'm so thankful that they're getting, like, not getting rid of, but they're not having the dogs that smell weed everywhere now and shit. Because, like, man, I've had some times, even like allegedly at the airports, bro, because I don't allegedly travel empty-handed, and fucking, man, it's crazy. Like, my paranoia the first time, this dog's going up and down. I'm like, oh, y'all just smell for bombs. I'm good. Like, okay,
no.
that's cool. I was so because it was just like some little black dog, like some little stray dog that they had. And I'm like, damn, this thing, like, you trained this random fucking homeless dog? Good for you guys. And he was cool. Smell my bag. I'm like, because when you go through Vegas, they're kind of kosher, but LAX, bro, I literally felt like my ancestors. Like, I'm getting on the train and we're going over to one of them camps that we don't want to be at. And I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, they're having me empty everything out, and I turn my pockets inside out. I'm like, we gotta hold your pocket. What are we? And like, they pulled everything out, and then dogs came to smell shit. And then I had a fucking like a container maybe this big of motherfucking. It was a little Axe body spray. And they're like, whoa, what's that?
Oh, fuck.
I know it was a Old Spice. Either way, it's a brand. And fucking, like, what's this? I was like, body spray. Like, you can't. How are you carrying this? You can't carry this through here. I was like, bro, I got here with this. Like, you think I bought this stuff like in LA to bring back home? It's Old Spice.
Yeah.
Like,
watch out, Old
hang
Spice
on.
bomb. Yeah.
And they're like, what? They're trying to call people. I'm like, just throw it away. Just throw it away. It's fine. It's fucking $6.99. Like,
yeah.
that's cool.
Damn, I'm not missing my flight because of this, yeah.
Bro, but I at the time, because I wanted to bring back some Jungle Boys and some cookies from Cali for Trey to try, just because I was like, it's mid, and I want Trey to try it just to confirm I'm not crazy. And so I'm like, fuck, they like moved the weed to the side. I'm like, oh, you don't care at all about that anymore. Okay, all right.
Cool. I mean,
Wings and trays, bro, they went to Hawaii. They moved their shit over, like, organized it and put a note in there saying we found nothing, like, right next to the weed.
Oh, shit.
TSA is kosher with it.
Damn. Okay, all right. That's good to know. I wonder how many
as
people
long as it doesn't look like you're trapping.
Yeah. Shit, I that's why. All right. Anytime me and Miss B go somewhere, or it's like, all right, we could either, take a flight, or we could just get a rental car and then we'll fucking take whatever we want with us. I don't want to pay for shipping, gotta ship everything out to the hotel and pick it up. I'm not traveling.
I just don't. You're in Cali though, it works. I mean, if you're coming to Michigan, you ain't driving to motherfucking Michigan.
Well,
you taking Allegiant, that cheap flight.
So me and Miss B were talking about it for Trey's event. All right,
bro. I heard D Squad's coming.
Everybody's going.
I'm gonna be there. I'm literally rushing back, bro.
We won't be able to make it. Fucking we won't be able to get
school too.
Yeah, we got school starting up and kids.
I know this motherfucker does it on a Thursday, bro.
Fucking kids, man. Yeah.
I know. Like, my kids start school the week prior to the week I'm in LA, which sucks dick. But I know I didn't fucking school, man, messes me up. Craft Grow is gonna be out there too. But bro, the day I get back on the 12th from LA. I'm fucking like literally like what's the old lady on fucking Home Alone? I don't know her name. Red hair lady, Home Alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin! And I'm gonna be like that. I'm like, Trey! Fucking just booking it. Because I thought it was the 16th. I mean, I planned this whole motherfucking thing around Trey's event, but he don't communicate with me for shit about nothing. So then I was like, yeah, bro, I got it set up. So we'll be back by the 12th. So I'll be there for the 16th. He's like, it's the 12th for the event. I'm like, I don't like flights. So I'm gonna be tired and shit.
Oh, bro, I love flights. But yeah, we talked about going out to Michigan, but we won't be able to get anybody to watch the podcast. And that we had the option. We was like, well, what do you want to do? You want to fly? She goes, yeah, but then we got to fucking figure out the weed situation.
No, you don't pull up on your boy, dog. I got you.
I told her that. I told her that, right? She was like, well, what if we drove? We can make it into like a whole week event. I was
Literally,
like, well,
now it's literally going to be a
fuck.
week to get here.
Now we got to watch the kid, or we got to find somebody to watch the kids for a week. And fucking, we can't get somebody to watch the kids right now. Yeah.
You can come Thursday, Friday, Saturday, head home Sunday, whoop de whoop, and you're Gucci.
Yeah. Yeah. She was like,
bro, a flight from if you can, I don't know from where you're at, but to LA is like $400 there and back round trip. Take Allegiant.
yeah,
Simple, cheap.
yeah, fuck yeah.
You be paying that for the two of y'all. Y'all be paying that for the rental. You'd be $800 to $1,000 for that mileage for the rental. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when it comes to herb, like, I'm not saying allegedly it's kosher, but I'm saying, bro, just smell-proof bag, motherfucking tucked into another bag, a bag in the smell-proof bag allegedly, and then a couple dryer sheets on the outside. Pretend like we're trapping back in the day, but it ain't gonna fuck your smoke up so it tastes like dryer sheets. You know, the OGs remember that weed. You know, in Cali, you probably never had brick. You ever had brick out there?
Oh yeah, I've had brick. You know what's funny? I haven't had brick until I went down to SoCal. Had no idea what this was.
To Mexico. It's closer to Mexico.
Yep.
Bro,
I get down there.
Somehow Michigan got nothing but brick.
I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, "What is this? Why you hand me tan bark? The fuck is this?"
This would be a quarter ounce in a bag. You'd be like, just take it. Like,
yeah. It's called stress. We call it stress. Yep. Like, why you call it stress? Because you stressed when you fucking rolling that shit with all the fucking stems breaking a hole in it.
Man, I got a buddy who was breaking up his shit to allegedly get it to Ohio when it was kosher, but it was dank, but he was breaking it up, and it would be a layer of like hash on the top. It was shiny. Like it literally looked like he made it. It was crazy because it was a brick that was a heat press brick, so it would warm it a little bit, but it would make it so it smelled just crazy, bro. So like he was doing it to be able to pack in abundance, and we'll say, and he was doing it through the mail. So it was, but the smell of it ended up getting him caught because it was so fucking strong, bro. So before he got caught, he was putting dryer sheets in there, and sometimes people would be like, "It's got a tinge of laundry room." It's like, yeah. Yeah, you need to quadruple brick that shit, wrap it about a million times, and then dryer sheets. Allegedly.
I always used to use allegedly. I always used to use candles. You know, you go to like
candles
Michael's,
too.
Fucking get them big ass ones. Yeah. Empty them out, melt the candle wax, and then you fucking refill it up. After you
I took the samples for cologne and from like the mall and shit. Like I ordered a bunch, and so it's just like you scratch it to agitate it, and then the smell's there. And I put them in the front sleeve of my bag, so it always has a smell of cologne. So someone's like, "Oh, it almost smells like weed, but it's cologne."
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Shit. When I was sitting on timeout, we used to use those fucking things. Like we used to rip them out of the magazines and fucking rub them on. Yeah, when we had visitation and shit. Yeah. That doesn't smell bad. I smell good. What you talking about? Damn.
Oh, yeah, shit. Well, fuck, man. I appreciate you. It was a 10 now. Red Dead is calling my name, brother. It was a good epi. I had some alleged shit that I was gonna say would have been toxic, and it's a good vibe. It's Shabbat. We started out with fucking BLP kosher. I have hardest shoe in the game besides myself, so I was like, yeah, wow. It's time for good vibes. I can't come in here talking about fights or alleged robbery shit or fucking crazy stuff. So.
Oh shit. Yeah. Back in the day, yo. Back in the day. There's a lot of wild shit that went on back in the day. I don't know if we can put all that shit in one episode.
Oh no, I'll be happy to pull it back up though, but we got to have you on from the stash here soon too. We're doing some in-person episodes when we go out to LA, so it might even be cooler to do that. You know what I'm saying? Have you pull up for the conversation talking about finding male plans, female plans for the cross. That's been a combo I want to like. It's so subjective, man. It's so subjective. Everybody has a different thing they say. I'm like, really? That's what you're looking for? No shit. That's a good idea. You know?
Oh yeah.
But I'm hunting, man.
Fuck yeah. Good shit, man. Well, hey, once again, yo, hey, this was RobCLtv. Yo, where can everybody find you at? What you got coming out? You got anything coming out?
Yeah, this weekend I got a video going over tips for pheno hunting. Been on a massive pheno hunt. I'm going to be dropping this video with me and Trey next week, going over just some various conversations. It's Blunt Brothers. Got to finish the intro, get that shit going, make a little beat. And then from the Stash Sunday, next week we're going to be starting every week on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Going to be doing Growers Gauntlet live, going over everybody's everything. So,
Woo! Hell yeah.
Cool. It's going to be cool. I'm excited for it, man.
Good shit. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. Well, I appreciate you having me on, man. And shit, we'll be kicking it soon, G.
Fuck yeah. Appreciate you, man. Yo, have a dope night, bro. Wear that smile out in the world. Hey. Don't abuse Jerry out there. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry? All right, brother. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, mate.
Peace.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission.
Damn near every day. Asking me a question like, Chuck, where you stay? Tell the Hollis boy, where the chop call. Eat 20 grand, spend a grand at the bar. This is all it's on. Days on my feet. I'm on that patrol. Some feet like me. 69 cut, yes, with the bucket seats. 5 feet in my trunk, probably just for the freaks. Catch me in the hood, posted at the stove. Pistol in my lap on the phone, counting dough. If a girl true, let her do a thing. Shit like a mama, nice head, night brain. Everybody love me, I'm so fly. Niggas don't believe every time I ride by. I know you want to ride, I'm so cool. Don't ask me, just do what you do. Verse number 2, do the damn thing. Keep on my neck, pocket full of it frames. When I'm